Okay, and actually now we're day 21 through 26. We are covering 5 days from April 8th through the 13th today. I couldn't find my sunglasses, so I am borrowing my husband's Junie, Butterfinger Junie from Spy Kids looking glasses. Junie! Anyway, hi. So, I've written a list of things from the past few days. The days are really starting to mix and blur together now. I'm really grateful for working from home. Some days do drag though. Sometimes sitting at a computer upstairs in our very bleak office for 8 hours in my own home really makes the time and things start to blur together. It's really interesting because I could wake up the next day and wonder, what did I do today or yesterday? I've been all sorts of confused and razzled up lately and just trying to process my thinking. This morning I poured cranberry juice into my coffee. That did not taste great, but I wasn't gonna waste it, so I still drank all of it. Coffee and cranberry juice can both stain teeth, as does soda and certain whiskey, but man, what a combo. Hopefully you can hear me. It's pretty windy today. There's some construction going on at the Y behind me. Not enough time has been spent outside. I had to take this opportunity for myself to do this. Yeah, not a lot of time. So on Friday, right after work, and taking many pictures and videos of my cats, which I realized I don't have a human baby, but I have fur babies, and I was obsessively taking footage and photos of them like I haven't done since they were kittens, because we're stuck in our house and they're adorable. But Friday, I grabbed a frisbee from the garage. There was the option to play with darts, but I didn't want to do that. Frisbee, soccer, Kyle and I kicked the ball around a bit, and then he went inside and I decided to watch the clouds. That was pretty nice. And then I was making shapes out of them. That was pretty cool. Oh shoot, this video just like started 2 minutes ago. Fudge. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't cut out on me again. Saturday, I made a little jingle. I actually waxed my mustache on Saturday. That was nice, but I made a little jingle with it. Watched the new Trolls. That was a good movie. It was very cute about all the different genres of music, including some of the lesser known subgenres, like jazz is kind of forgotten, reggae, K-pop is kind of popular. Let's see here. Dinner was nachos and pickles. Interesting combo. I ate 3 pickles in a small bowl of nachos. Salsa con queso. We finished Lil Dicky's show called Dave. That was a great show. It was amazing. It was very hilarious and yet also deep and emotional too at the same time. It's a very interesting concept, blending those both things together. But I love that in adult humor and comedy. My neighbors, my sweet next door neighbors and their children, the kids came by and yelled Happy Easter and delivered us a bag of cookies. It was cookies on a paper plate that they decorated themselves and put it in a plastic Ziploc bag. I felt extreme emotions from that just because of how awesome they are and giving and generous, and like reminded me that the holiday was still happening even though it doesn't feel like it. I don't have any kids, so I don't really feel deep enough about Easter, but I did like spending time with my family and having a big dinner, and that's something that I had to miss out on this year because Jack and I were supposed to go see my mom in Nevada, but we weren't traveling, so that was a nice reminder. And the part that broke my heart about it was with the fears of COVID-19, still couldn't accept the cookies. Like, it was super thoughtful. I held them in my arms for 5 minutes because I just really didn't want to do it. But we said we couldn't eat these. Like, once we got in our house, we would never tell children that. That's terrible. But it felt terrible and heartbreaking already to admit to ourselves. And once we were inside the house with our fears, we can't eat these. We can't risk it. If it's not food cooked from our own hands, given the exception we go to Taco Bell and microwave the hell out of it, we just can't eat them. So with like an extremely heavy heart, and I was crying so hard, which really sucked because I was doing a little bit of quarantine fun with makeup and it wasn't waterproof so it started leaking everywhere down my face, but I had to toss them and that didn't feel good. It wasn't right. Like, it's just not right. And I feel like people, if they really understood my position, they might know. I feel like other people would criticize it and say, oh, that's overkill, or oh, you didn't have to do that. But you don't understand, living with Kyle and myself and high risk of getting sick, it's just, we can't do it. We just can't do it. So that was heartbreaking. Sunday, which was Easter, still totally forgot about it. I woke up like it was nothing, made some waffles, and then started playing around on my iPad. I drew most of the day. I drew Scar from Lion King. It's not quite done. I'm giving it to my friend Brandy. Played Animal Crossing New Horizons. Listened to a lot of Lil Dicky's music just because of his show, Dave. And we made chicken Caesar salads at night because it didn't feel like Easter. It felt like another casual Sunday. Nothing big. I forgot to toast some rolls as a side, so I was like, oh yeah, Easter is definitely not on if you forget the rolls. And then what did I do? Oh, Jack did end up coming over for like 5 minutes. He was on his way to my dad's to pick up some food from him. Oh, hi doggy, cute. Yeah, he came over for 5 minutes. We just kind of talked and hung out in the backyard for a little bit. We gave him a beer and we told him to sit or stand somewhere more than 10 feet away from us, out of like the downwind. And that was a nice little visit. We mostly talked about what's going on in the world and just trying to understand each other, where we're at, and check on each other. I think the best part about yesterday though was next door neighbors, same kids. They obviously, one of them had their birthdays going on. A really hard time to have a birthday right now with the way that the world is. But that didn't stop people. We were sitting in the living room and we heard a bunch of cars honking outside, and we went to go investigate. It was so sweet. There was a line of cars that was outside in our front yard with gifts for one of the kids next door because it was their birthday, and plus it's Easter, so there was like a lot of balloons and like candy. It was really nice. The cars were honking. There was one car that was exchanging the gifts off of a broomstick with a hook on the end to the kids through the car window to keep the social distancing going. It was really nice, and the neighbors apologized to us and said, we're sorry for all the commotion and loud honking. We said, oh no, we absolutely loved it. Like, it brought a little bit of life to the neighborhood and to this holiday and the day itself. Like, we love seeing that people are still cherishing the moments that they have and making something out of it.